but what a cool experience. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the beautiful city of St. Louis, Missouri. We'll be checking out a couple of spots in and around town. Behind me, of course, to start off is the beautiful Mississippi River. And as I pan around, you'll see the world-famous Gateway Arch. Anyway, come along with me. It'll be great.
My name is Patrick, and I'm here to inspire you to explore this world's amazing places by sharing my travel experiences. Feel free to follow, subscribe, like, share, and comment. We're kicking things off at the massive 630-foot Gateway Arch before heading over to feel the legendary baseball energy at Busch Stadium. Next, we're hitting an urban oasis where world-class art is literally tucked into every corner of the park. After that, we'll explore the gorgeous St. Louis University campus, followed by a quick detour to climb on a 70-foot giant crawling out of the earth. And then we'll wrap things up by paying tribute to the father of rock and roll and walk among the stars. Welcome to the heart of the Midwest. St. Louis has one of the most unique and beautiful skylines in the country. But check out this reveal. Standing 630 feet tall, the Gateway Arch is an absolute architectural masterpiece. Seeing it frame the city like this is just spectacular. Did you know that the arch is exactly as wide as it is tall? 630 feet of pure stainless steel engineering. But the real secret? You actually enter through the museum at the Gateway Arch, right underground. It's the only way to catch the tram up to the top. The museum is absolutely beautiful with sleek modern galleries and interactive exhibits. It's a spectacular deep dive into 200 years of history. And the best part? Exploring the entire museum is absolutely free. The museum underwent a $380 million renovation in 2018, which is why it looks so high-tech and cinematic on camera. It covers everything from the founding of St. Louis to the building of the arch itself. Now, getting up to the top of the arch, you're going to have to get your ticket, which is best bought online, before you go to the museum. The anticipation is real. Standing in front of these retro futuristic doors, waiting for my pod to arrive, it feels more like a space station than a monument. These 5-person capsules are the only way to the top. It's a spectacular piece of 1960s engineering, and it's finally time to board.
Hi everyone, I'm inside one of the trams heading up the arch at St. Louis, Missouri. This is a one-in-a-lifetime experience. There's not a lot of room in these small containers, so to say, and we're going all the way up to the top of the arch. This is just mind-blowing. Highly recommend, if you're in St. Louis, spend some time and check out the arch.
We made it to the top. Stepping out 630 feet above the city is a moment you'll never forget. The scale of the view from up here is just spectacular. Looking down at the world below is so impactful. From the tiny cars to the widening Mississippi, you're literally standing on top of history. Keep in mind that you only have 10 minutes to enjoy the views from up here. After that, everybody has to descend again. By the way, that is the baseball stadium of St. Louis. I honestly had such a blast exploring the museum at the Gateway Arch. It is so modern, interactive, and beautifully designed. But the real highlight is that view from the top, standing 630 feet above the city, is absolutely spectacular. Remember the baseball stadium that we just saw from the top? Well, now it's time to go and explore it. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but exploring Busch Stadium was easily one of the highlights of my St. Louis trip. The stadium itself is a red brick masterpiece, but the real showstopper is the view. It was designed with an open outfield, so while the game is on, you get this spectacular panoramic view of St. Louis. Before you even step inside, you're greeted by history. Outside Gate 3, there's a stunning lineup of 11 bronze statues reflecting the players that were part of the team. Next to the stadium, you'll actually find a great amount of restaurants, pubs and cafes that you can enjoy either before or after the game. Really a great place to visit. And just a few blocks away, the city energy completely shifts. Welcome to Citygarden, a 3-acre urban oasis right in the heart of downtown. It is so serene and beautiful, feeling like a secret sanctuary tucked between the skyscrapers. The park is packed with spectacular modern art, featuring 24 world-class sculptures nestled among lush water features, rain gardens and limestone walls. I loved wandering past the hidden waterfalls and the giant silver Bendini head. It's the most peaceful way to see the city. And you can't miss the digital vibe at the end. The park features these iconic LED walking figures that move across the screen just like the people strolling through the gardens. It's such a cool modern touch of historic city.
When I'm exploring towns, I really like to also go and visit the local university, especially if they have some really interesting things to see. So I'm right now at the St. Louis University and going to check out a couple of interesting spots.
Rooted in Jesuit values, the school focuses on educating the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. It was founded way back in 1818. First off, this is the Joseph G. Lippick Clock Tower. It's the true heart of the St. Louis University campus, and honestly, the vibes here are just spectacular. And right next to the clock tower is the Samuel Couples House. Built in 1888, it looks less like a home and more like a moody medieval fortress. It's a masterpiece of architecture made from rare purple sandstone and sitting on a base of solid pink Missouri granite. Just a few steps away is the St. Francis Xavier College Church. The church was built by the Society of Jesus in 1836. The current building dates from 1884. Whether you're a history buff or just here for the views, this cathedral on the campus is a 10 out of 10 stop. As we leave the university, our journey takes us about 20 minutes west to a place of a different kind of beauty. Welcome to the Veterans Honor Park in Chesterfield. If the campus felt like a step back in history, this feels like a peaceful step into the future. It is absolutely serene and spectacular, designed as a modern open-air cathedral for reflection. The centerpiece is a massive black granite infinity fountain shaped like a star. The water flows perfectly over the edges, creating a soothing sound that completely washes away the city's noise. The Veterans Honor Park is a centerpiece of Chesterfield Central Park, a 39-acre destination that blends high-energy entertainment with serene natural escapes. There's a beautiful 1-mile paved loop that takes you past waterfalls, quiet streams, and world-class sculptures. It's so serene and the perfect length for a quick walk. But the highlight of the park is this. This is The Awakening. This 70-foot masterpiece is honestly spectacular, but let's be real, it's also a total mood. Watching this guy struggle to free himself from the Missouri soil is basically how I feel trying to get out of bed on a Monday morning. His hand reaches 17 feet into the air. Standing next to it makes you feel like a tiny garden gnome. It's the ultimate perspective check. My favorite part? You're actually supposed to climb on him. I spent too much time sitting in his giant palm and debating if I could fit in his silent scream. From this quiet, buried giant of Chesterfield, I'm heading back towards the city to meet a different kind of legend. You cannot visit St. Louis without paying your respects to the man who started it all. Standing 8 feet tall in solid bronze, this monument is absolutely amazing. It captures Chuck mid-performance, guitar in hand, doing his iconic duck walk right across from the world-famous Blueberry Hill. Don't put your camera away just yet. Just a few steps away will be on the St. Louis Walk of Fame. This isn't just a sidewalk, it's a spectacular tribute to over 150 legends who changed the world, and they all have one thing in common. They call St. Louis home. It's so engaging to wander the loop and hunt for your favorite icons. From Marie Angelou to John Goodman to Tina Turner and John Hamm. The star power here is absolutely insane. And just as I was about to head back to my hotel, I came across some truly amazing wall art. I didn't expect to find it here, but if you take your time and you explore, you'll find these hidden gems. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video about St. Louis. As always, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and happy and safe travels. See you soon.